fuck me up, don't it?
Like the Barbie, I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a Ken. Like Jazzy, Stacy, Nikki. All of the Barbies is pretty. Damn, all of the Barbies is bad. It girls, and we ain't playing tag.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are at the vanity, and you know what that means. We are doing some makeup. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to achieve the infamous soft glam. I offer soft glam as a makeup artist, a freelance makeup artist, and a lot of people want to learn how to do it. I pondered on this a lot. I was going to release a course, but I was like, why am I going to have people paying $10, $15, $20 for a makeup course when I can just make a YouTube video out of it and people can get the information for free? Because it is a lot of free information out there how to do your makeup. You don't have to pay somebody to show you how to do your makeup unless they're actually there. And I just didn't feel right ethically releasing a digital product when I could just release the video for free. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I do have handouts that I also made. I'm going to be linking those down in the description bar, showing you what products I recommend for you guys to buy. I will be doing a video, but if you are a visual person like me and you need something to take with you to the store, check my bio. I'm not going to be explaining the products, guys. I'm just going to be explaining the application. So if you want to learn how to do your makeup, just keep on watching, girl. All right, so when it comes to doing makeup, you want to start with a clean face. I did just wash my face, and we are going to go straight into moisturizing. All right, so I'm going to go straight into moisturizing. This is my CeraVe moisturizer, and I'm just going to rub that all over the face really gently. You don't want to tug too much on your skin when you're applying your moisturizer. All right, period. Now, it is the summertime, springtime, whatever time you're watching this. Any time really of the year, wear your sunscreen. I'm going to be using Beat the Sun, and I'm just going to place this all over the skin. I'm going to blend this in to protect my skin from the sun. Right, now the next step after applying your sunscreen is to apply your favorite primer. I am using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I love this stuff down. Like, a lot of people don't understand the hype. I love it. It feels just like the Milk Hydro Grip to me. I love it. I apply it specifically right here in the T-zone area because that's where my makeup tends to slip. But you can apply it all over. You can apply it just in the areas you're going to be wearing a lot of foundation. Wherever you feel like you're going to have some face makeup at, put that primer. Alright, and I am a brows girl. I love doing my brows first. I cannot do my brows last. I don't know how people do that. So we're going to work on the eyes and everything first. I'm going to be taking my Benefit Precisely My brow pencil and doing my eyebrows. I think I want to do a whole brow routine video, but for now I'm just going to tell y'all, fill it in how you want to fill it in. A lot of people love to use the thicker brow pencils. A lot of people like to just use a gel. I like to use a pencil and a gel. So we are going to make those hair-like strokes and just fill those brows in. But you want to make sure you do those hair-like strokes if you're using a slim pencil like me, because we want to mimic the brow hairs. We don't want to do anything too unnatural. And then you use the other side to just blend it out. When you see some little lines that don't look right, just flip it and blend it with that brush. And I like to start on the bottom to give me like a guideline, and then just fill it in. I barely touch the front, y'all. And then I do my arc. Gotta love a good arch. Now I'm going to be taking my 24-hour brow setter and setting my brows. This, you just do it flat and then you brush it through. I also like to use the Anastasia one, but the Benefit one has been my go-to recently. It's been my go-to. I love it. That's what I'm talking about. All right, now we're gonna go into concealing the brows. I use the Rare Beauty concealer in the shade 360. This is my skin tone, but like a hinge lighter. This is the slightest bit lighter than my skin tone. It is right on par with my skin tone. I don't like to go too light on my concealer, but if you want that highlighted look, you would go for a shade lighter than your skin tone. So for me, that would be the Too Faced Natural Beige, which is a hinge lighter than my skin tone. But me personally, I like the natural look, so I like to go my skin tone. And I am using a flat top brush to do my concealer because it is the easiest to sculpt. Okay. Y'all like that brown? I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and blend those edges out. So we wanna blend those edges out. We don't want a hunk of concealer just sitting under our brows. This one is from Walmart. I don't know the name. It came in like a Christmas set. But it's just really fluffy and really good at blending out that concealer right up under the brow. And then I also blend in the between of my brows and bring it into my brows just a tad. I don't want to mess up that line. Just a tad, y'all. Just a tad. Just to make sure everything's natural and blended. That's just how I do it. Brows are looking good. I'm going to start on the eyes now. I am going to take that same concealer that I used on my brows and just put a dot on my eyes. I'm going to be showing y'all the most basic eyeshadow look. Just a little something to give you some shadow and definition. Nothing too fancy today. Now, I ain't going to speak on the future, but nothing too fancy today. So I'm going to take my bronzer. This is the Juvia's Place bronzer in the shade Dark. I'm gonna put that on a fluffy shadow brush and I'm just gonna blend all over the eye. And you want to blend in circular motions just to diffuse that shadow, create that warmth, and make it look blown out and not harsh. See the difference? And then I'm just gonna windshield wiper that on up. Almost meeting the brow bone, but not really. Okay. Y'all saw that windshield wiper? And we ain't doing this hard. We are not doing this hard. We are doing it soft. Barely touching. Now I'm gonna take that darker bronzer and I'm just gonna focus this on the outer portion of my eye. And sort of kind of winging it out by like flicking my brush outwards like this. Still going to those circular motions, but just focusing this on the outside. Now I'm just going to take my brush, no extra product, and just blend on the outside so that we don't have a harsh line. The key to a good eyeshadow look is blending. As long as you got you a good blend, you are good. You can put whatever on your eye that you want to. Just blend it out, okay? Do not just pack that shadow on there. Watching y'all. All right, the next thing I am going to do is contour. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Contour. This is the shade Tan to Deep, and I am just going to squeeze a little bit of this and do my 3 dots. I'm going to do a couple on the forehead and just a little bit on the nose. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I'm gonna blend that out with a fluffy foundation brush because I want this not as harsh. But if you were doing a full glam, you would blend this out with a more precise brush, similar to this one. All right, I'm gonna start my nose because I definitely don't want that harsh. I'm just gonna blend that out. We are going for soft glam. We ain't going for nothing too defined. I'm gonna blend the contour on my cheeks in time, so like a tap swipe. And you can blend lower, do not blend higher. And what I mean by that is we can blend it down here, but we don't want to blend it up here. We don't want to be contoured on under our eyes. Now I'm going to be taking my blush. I'm using the Rare Beauty blush, and I am going to be doing a couple dabs on my cheeks and blending it out with a dry beauty sponge. And what we are doing now is called underpainting. Everything looks really harsh right now, but when we put our products on top of it and blend it all out, it will be looking smooth and everything won't look all muddy and it'll just be flawless, okay? Trust me. I'm going to be using a skin tone concealer to conceal my under eye circles because your girl has a couple today. And I'm just going to be placing it just like this. And I am going to blend this out with the same brush that I blended out my first concealer with, just a fluffy concealer brush. You do want to tap because, like I said, around your eyes is very sensitive. You don't want to be doing too much around them eyes. Now that my concealer is blending out, I'm going to go in with some foundation. This is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. And I'm just going to put a little bit. Ooh. Alright, so I'm only putting a little bit of foundation. Like I said, do as much foundation as you would like or as you need. And then I'm going to be blending this out. I'm not really trying to touch my blush too much. I'm going to blend right around that. I'm going to get everywhere else though. Alright, now that we are looking real cute, real soft, I am going to go in with my highlighting concealer. This is my concealer that is a little bit lighter than my skin tone. I am going to put that right up in the socket of my under eye. I'll put that down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on the outsides of my eye to lift my face, a little bit up under to sort of kind of reverse contour, and then a little bit in the middle. Not too much, not too much. And what I'm going to start blending with is that reverse contour because I don't want that to look too ghostly. I'm going to start blending there. See that? Real cute. And then I'm going to go over that with my foundation brush to make sure everything is blended and it doesn't look ghostly. It doesn't look out of place. It just, you know, snatches me up real good. And then I'm gonna blend everything else. I'm gonna start up here though. We want to blend this one last. And then everything I'm blending with this little small brush, I'm going back and reinforcing and blending with a bigger brush or my sponge, because our small brush can precisely put the product where we want it at. But sometimes it be leaving streaks, y'all, especially with bigger areas, like the ones that we are blending out. And you don't want to let your concealer dry too much, or it's gonna be hard to pat out. Don't want that concealer to dry too much. And like I said, you can go in with your sponge and make sure everything is blended. That's what I like to do. I don't even have to wet my sponge anymore. Just make sure everything is blended. If I was blending all over my face, I would wet it. But because I'm just making sure everything's blended, I'm just going in dry. All right. Now that we have a really blended face, I am going to go in with my setting powder. This is a really important step to make sure your concealer stays where you put it. I'm using my Laura Mercier. I'm just using a triangle powder puff. You can get these anywhere now, TJ Maxx especially. And I'm just gonna go in and press this into the skin. I am not baking. I'm pressing this into the skin. You see how it blurs it instantly? Pressing this into the skin. I'm just gonna put that everywhere I put heavy amounts of concealer. That looks so bomb. Right now I'm going to go in with my Sephora Micro Smooth powder. This is like a finishing powder slash foundation powder. It just makes sure everything is seamless. It just blends your face all together. It really sets sets the tone for your face. Like, look at that. Yeah, it eats. I know. And I'm gonna go back in with my bronzer. This is the Juvia's Place bronzer that we used earlier, and I'm gonna bronze all on the perimeter of my face. Oh, and then I'm gonna go in with a powder blush. This is Too Faced Head in the Clouds. Real soft, real cute blush. It don't do too much, but it do just enough, y'all. It do just enough. Now, I don't know what's up with y'all in highlighter, but I love me a good highlighter. Today, I'm going to be using Becca Champagne Pop as my highlighter. And I am going to be using this on like a highlighting brush. It's real pointy and fluffy. It looks like an eyeshadow brush, but like bigger. You can also use your fingers. That works too. But we just want to put this on the high points of our face. Everywhere the light is going to hit when we smile. So we can look just so glowy and sun-kissed and ethereal. Yeah. Now I'm going to put on my favorite mascaras. These are the Tarte Man Eater Mascara in the Essence Lash Princess. I put these on together, like a combo, because I do not wear lashes. That is the one thing you will not be getting in this tutorial, is how to put on lashes. I do not wear lashes, but I am doing a lash video, so I'm saving that for the lash video. Sorry guys. Alright, got the Lash Princess on. I'm gonna do Man Eater. Y'all, I don't know what shade this is. I think it's like brown, but I'm just gonna be lining my lips. This is a light brown. This isn't a dark brown, so beware. And then I'm just gonna be putting on my favorite clear gloss. This is the Essence Shine Gloss. Really pretty plumping gloss. I know somebody's like, she don't need plumping. Baby, it's just cute. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, y'all, if you did, if you learned something, if you need to go back and rewind it, it's all there for you. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you subscribe for more of me. Until next time, bye.